wanted to do like an all green video. I have this like matcha green sweater that I kind of wanted to use. Sorry, my hands look like scary old lady hands. I don't know why. Probably because they're really dry. And I wanted to make a matcha, and it would be so cute and very green, but I just wanted coffee and I didn't want to mess up my matcha. I'm just tired of the failure. And I couldn't find the green sweater, so just, yeah. And not to sound like a complete and utter failure, but I really struggled getting this filming set up because my room is just full of kitchen junk because we're redoing our kitchen. And like when I say full, I mean like what is this? Probably like a 10 by 10 foot square of stuff that's like just piled about 4 feet high, just coolers and bins of pans and other cake necessities. So I'm a little crowded here, but I did my best to just set up a little space because I do need to set up my planner for the new year, because it's what is it? It's the 30th. It's December 30th. So yeah. Anyway, I'll start with the easy part, which is, no, it's not stickers. Stickers are not the easy part, actually, because I have to decide which ones to use and where they go, and that, my friend, leads to decision fatigue, which I'm already apparently suffering from. I use the word suffer pretty lightly. So I've been using this brand of bullet journal for 1 year now, and I like it. And I found this really cute sage green one at Barnes & Noble, and I bought it like months ago because it was just darn cute. But I do need a pen loop, because otherwise I won't have a pen on me. And for some reason you have to buy the pen loop separately. Don't love that. But whatever. I hope I don't sound complainy. That would be kind of cruddy. But yeah, I just wanted to make kind of, you know, my annual chill bullet journal video. I bought this brown ink pen. I really want this year's bullet journal to be all like browns and greens because I'm basic. I think I said this last year, but I'm really basic like that, and I'm going mildly cottagecore this year. Maybe not mildly, I don't know. You can judge for yourself. Oh gosh, I hope this fits. Oh gosh. Very chill video this year, Shannon. Excellent work. Oh, so chill. Oh my god. Okay, so this is gonna be my life. That's not gonna work for my life. In my life, that is gonna get lost. Oh golly. Oh golly. So I'm just golly. I don't know why I didn't check this before. So 2022 off to a fabulous start. Is this going to be my life? Okay. So this lives here now. Never coming back off. That's pretty cute. I'm gonna need coffee after that interaction. Okay. Okay, next I'm gonna do my name, because again, stickers are just not as easy for me as they should be, because I have like a weird sticker hoarder problem, because I don't want to like waste a sticker on not the perfect place, which is really stupid. But like I am a patron of I'm a Patreon patron of Gel Arts and Arlie Bean. Arlie Bean made these stickers, and I got these like last year or the year before, and they're just so beautiful, and I don't want to waste them on something lame, so I just hold on to them forever. Yeah. Anyway, so I got a bunch of brown pens. Let's move on. This is a 6-minute video. Just gonna write my name, kids. I'm just gonna write my name. I can do that. I can manage that. Yes, I can. Oof. Okay. Not a strong ending. And we're a little off center, but I'm not gonna let that bother me, even though I want to. Let's see, which one are you? So I have 2 of these lei pens in brown, and one of them is like your normal, you know, little tiny felt tip pen with a little fuzz hanging off it. And the other one is Flex, which is new. I found it at the art store, and it's a wee little tiny brush pen. How cute. So, but I don't know what I want to do here. So one of the things that I wasted my time on this morning was my brother's puppy. She's really cute. She's stupid cute, and she requires a lot of belly pats and love and face scratches. Like if you stop scratching her face, she digs her face into your hand to try and force you. So I wasted a lot of time on her, but I think that is worth it. The other thing I wasted a lot of time on was watching YouTube videos that I don't even care that much about. I just watch them, and I think I need to. So here's the thing, I use YouTube to do my guided like exercises in the morning because I'm stupid and I can't come up with my own exercise ideas. And I also use it to help me like do guided Bible studies in the morning. But I get distracted by the Discover page. And then I don't have time to do my exercise or my Bible study, which is stupid because like those are the things that actually matter. But I don't want to block YouTube in the morning on my phone because then I can't do those things with the videos that I do like. I don't know. So actually, I think I just solved my own problem. I'll block it on my phone and I'll use my iPad as my morning routine stuff because I don't know, for some reason on my iPad it's a lot easier to just like go to the video that I want instead of getting trapped in the Discover page and all the suggestions under the videos after you finish one. And I trick myself. I tell myself I'll just watch this at 1.75 speed and I'll be done with it sooner. But then I just watch 75 videos instead of 1. So I don't know, is that something everyone does? Or am I just a little extra spicy kind of stupid? I don't know. This is fine. I'm satisfied with this, I think, for now. Okay, now I really will do stickers. Because I kind of wanted to put a little sticker on the inside cover also. And on the front. So I'm thinking about putting one here. This one, or this chubby little guy. I do like him. But he doesn't like have that nice contrast against the green like this nice little red one does. So I think use, oh no. Oh golly, I think I've hoarded these too long. They're not coming off. Okay, we're good. Okay. Oh, they're so thin. Very thin, like much thinner than I thought. That's why I was ripping through the whole entire piece of paper to get them out. Huh. Okay. That's pretty darn cute. Except I wish I'd put it further over. Can I take this off without ruining it? Oh golly. Oh, ha ha ha. Okay. Yeah, baby. How darn cute is that? Huh? Tell me. And this little guy can go on the back because I still love him. And where does he go? Does he sit here and look at the pen? No. I think this is a good spot for him. I love him. And then inside, I definitely want to use this little red one here. Like either here. That's stupid. Maybe here. Yeah, that's cute. That's pretty cute. Great job, everyone. Okay. Next up. Okay, this is the table of contents. I don't fill that out until later. Yeah. There. Okay. Get these out of here. Need more coffee. I did almost the same layout last year, but like literally I copied these twos from last year, 2021. But this year, I don't know, I just thought it was kind of fun that it was all twos except for the zeros, so I did flowers instead of a zero. Pretty original, right? I think. So let's see. So I'm gonna outline these and then the pen. Right. Oh, I did. Pretty old. Okay, so none of these match. But I'm gonna move on to the flowers and see what I think. Because I'm thinking about possibly not coloring in the twos. No, I like the way that they look all filled in. The only thing that's holding me back from coloring them is that okay, so the brush pen is Faber-Castell, and these liners that I'm using now are Le Pens, so the brown is slightly different, which is like maybe a stupid reason not to just color them in. I'm not sure. You can see close-ups from the other camera I have going, and by other camera I mean my iPad is set up at an angle, and I can't see what I can see. I can't even see if it's still recording, so I should go close. Probably I should check on that. So these flowers, I definitely like looked on Pinterest for wildflower doodles. And like, I don't know, it's kind of impossible to copy a doodle, especially because the doodle that I found was like so detailed. Like I couldn't even see everything, so it's just like, okay, that's sort of how they draw flowers. That's cool. So it's not bleeding through. So I just looked at it like how they were drawing flowers and kind of how they were arranging the little different stems and stuff. Because I didn't even know where to start. I don't really draw flowers very often. And I definitely am not the kind of person who can just pull stuff out of my head. I need reference. And then I can like fudge it and kind of make it up once I have something to go off of. But I can't just like, I don't know. I think everyone should use reference. Because you never know what you don't know until you see that you didn't know that before. And I think you can come up with really cool things if you look at the real thing, because you might see something that you wouldn't have thought of without looking at it. You know? Like, I wouldn't have thought of these little, I don't know, little sprigs on my own. I would have been like, how do you draw a little gosh darn daisy? That's all I was looking for, was little daisies. And like, I don't know what else kind of like wildflowers exist in the world. But, and I know I probably should have looked up reference for mushrooms, because here I go assuming I know what a mushroom looks like, and I don't think I do. These are looking, not gonna lie, a little stupid. That's okay. We'll make it. Google Photos really do be pushing for you to like get prints from them. Like, guys, I use you solely to like store every photo that I've ever taken. Every photo that I've ever taken is not good. Like, most of them, like 98% of the photos I take are not good. I just keep them because I am a hoarder in every sense of the word. I took them and I want them and they're mine. Like, so what that it's a picture that I took 6 years ago in a Joanne Fabrics of something that I thought was kind of cool, and maybe I'll make that one day, and I never did make it, but it's kind of cool, and maybe I will make it someday. I know I won't, but maybe. I don't know, it's kind of interesting to look back at those things and be like, what did I think was interesting? Because some of those things I don't even like anymore. Like, do you ever look back at your old Pinterest boards and you're like, oh man, I had some really ugly, like, graphic tees, like especially superhero tees and like t-shirts, I mean, and like Doctor Who stuff, and I don't know, very, you know, not like other girls girl, no, not really, but I think, well, maybe really, like, I think at one point my bio on Pinterest was like, if you're not some kind of geek or nerd, you won't like any of my boards at all. And it wasn't because I was trying to be cool, it was because I was trying to protect myself from this idea of maybe somebody thinks I'm a dork for liking Doctor Who, but I was gonna like it anyways and I was gonna pin it. So I was like mocking myself first, which is pretty common, but like totally unnecessary and like very, very cringy to look back on. Not to be cringe and like use the word cringe, but very cringe. Alright, so I skipped this double page because I want to do a little vision board collage of stuff and I forgot to print it all out. So I am not prepared today. I just really need to get this started. Things to check out. This is the things to check out page, which I did last year. And alright, so this is a kneaded eraser, which I keep in a Scripture Mints tin because then it doesn't stick to stuff, and I think the Scripture Mints tins are cute. They have, if you didn't guess, they have a scripture on the inside. Jesus. Oh no, I dropped my eraser. They sell them in our church store, and the vanilla ones are really tasty. That is all. Hashtag not sponsored. I don't know, guys. Last year I tried to do like chill aesthetic bullet journal video, and I would still like to be that kind of person. But sometimes I'm just not chill or aesthetic, probably most of the time. So, welcome to my brain. So last year I had like a gray brush pen that I used like as a highlighter, and I couldn't really find a nice light brown, so I got this Koi. It's like a, I don't know, almost peach, like a wetback when I was a child. Oh, okay, look, it's called Woody Brown. I don't know, I wouldn't call it brown, it's more like orange, but I guess brown is just dark orange, so whatever. So things to check out. I'll come back to the title because I'm not really sure what I want to do about that. And I do know. So last year I did like a future log, which is basically like a tiny calendar, and I barely used it. Like for my future logs, as it were, I just use my Google Calendar. I give Google all my information and I let her know where I am at all times. And in return, she sends me a lot of emails that I forget to unsubscribe from. So basically this page is just lists of things like when you're talking to somebody and they're like, hey, have you seen this show? It's really good. And I'm like, no, I haven't. And that is so indie and not one of those shows that like is going to be suggested to me on Amazon or like a book or an author. And I need to remember this. And also I want to keep a list of things so that I know what order I should, consume these consumables in. And I want to be able to check them off and see if I did any of the things that I said I was going to do this year. So I'll make a little list. I don't usually have that many movies. I don't watch a lot of movies, not because I'm so intellectual and I don't consume entertainment. I just I don't know, this is probably weird, but when I want to watch a movie, I want to take out like a lot of time for it. Like I want to devote all my attention to a movie. I don't want it to be like watched in the background unless I've seen it a lot of times before. And even then, like I have seen most of the Studio Ghibli movies several times, and still if I watch them, I'm just, they're so beautiful, and it feels like disrespect to watch a movie in the background. I think the only thing I would do that to is like a goofy like Hallmark movie, and we don't have TV, so I don't really watch Hallmark movies anymore anyway. But anyway, so if I watch a movie, I need to take like actual time out and devote it to the movie. But I also feel like just watching a movie is a waste of time because I could be doing something else. And I don't know, it's weird. So I just don't take out a lot of time to watch a movie. But I will like watch an entire series of shows, like because I can consume, I don't know, they're like a shorter amount of time and I don't feel like I need to devote all of my attention to it. Also, like probably 50% of the shows that I watch are rewatches for me. I don't know why, but I just love rewatching shows that I really, really love. I'm rewatching Regular Show right now because my best friend and I feel very strongly that we are Mordecai and Rigby, and I finally got her to watch it because for a while she wouldn't watch it because she was A, afraid that she would be obsessed with the show, and B, thought that the art was ugly, which I get why you would think that at first, especially if Muscle Man is the only character that you see at first. However, the art is exceptional in my opinion. The animation, and it just grows as a like that's one series that just gets better the further into the series you get, in my opinion. It does not jump the shark, as it were. I think, well, it kind of does jump the shark, but like in a really good way. And the ending of that whole show is like really beautiful, and it's just about like, I mean, if you haven't seen it, basically the ending of the entire series is like about how beautiful normal regular life is and how meaningful relationships are, and it's really lovely. And I'm watching it for like the 4th or 5th time because my friend needs to watch it and we need to watch it together. But I've kind of been getting the hankering to watch Avatar again, The Last Airbender, or like Gravity Falls. I don't know, they're just very nostalgic, wonderful shows about friendship and good things like that. I love a good show about friendship. Like, don't get me wrong, like romance is fun and all, but I can honestly only watch so much of it because eventually I just get bored of the same people. Like, you know, the will they won't they trope is annoying to me, but I also like it, but I also hate it. And like, I don't know. For instance, okay, here's a romance I can get behind. Muscle Man and Starla, okay? They're gross and ugly and nobody wants to see them making out. However, their love is constant and does not care what other people think, and they don't make a big deal out of it. Mordecai, on the other hand, he's a mess and he can't get his act straight. Like, I don't know, he's doing his best, but he doesn't know what he wants. And I think that's a more common type of character in romances, especially like rom-coms. I don't know. I think I'm rambling and I kind of forgot that I was talking for a minute there. I'm not even sure if I'm going to agree with all of my statements later, so don't hold me to them. Anyway, those flowers are done. And now I'm going to make... Oh yeah, so like way long time ago when I was talking about the actual planner that I'm making here, I said last year I made a future log and I didn't really use it because I use Google Calendar mostly for like any future events, so I don't really need to write them down. But I really like the way that I did the titles because the titles are like cursive woven into these boxes. So that's that's what I'm doing. That's all. We're all just doing our best, okay? Right? Like, everybody is just doing their best to do something that makes them happy. And some people are bad. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know. I just said we're all doing our best, and then I was thinking, well, some people are doing their best to make life suck, but I don't know, maybe some of them really believe what they're doing. I don't believe in what they're doing, but maybe they do in some way. I don't even know why I said that. Sometimes it's hard to talk and think at the same time, am I right? Okay, so this is where I'll put my movies, shows, and books and authors to check out. I still need to figure out a title. I don't know. just not the color I was imagining. Okay. Like, I've seen this color a couple times, but I forgot how aggressively orange this is. Like, really orange. I don't know how long I'm gonna survive this color. I'm stuck with it for the rest of 2022. Check out. Definitely gonna have to mellow that out with some brown. Oh golly, I don't know if I like this. Oh well. And you know, I just thought there's a lot of really cute aesthetic chill bullet journal channels out there. But how many of them can you watch and just listen to somebody ramble about really stupid things that you didn't even ask for? I can't think of any, so must be none, right? So I guess I'm the first in the whole world. Nice job, Shannon. Thank you. I don't know if this drop shadow is helping at all, but it's fun to draw, and at least that counts for something. I was just gonna do a voiceover, because I'll bet you that the sound that I'm speaking directly into the phone hanging above my head is probably not the best. But that is just one extra step, isn't it? Well, that's kind of cute. Yeah, but yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. And you know what else I'll take? I'll take this. Oh, idiot. I have stamps. I have cute little letter stamps. And whatever. I like these. This is fine. I'm not sure what color ink this is. Like, if it's brown, awesome. If not, it's a hard knock life, I guess. Sorry, that noise was probably terrible. Let's see. I'm just gonna dive right in here. That's black. What do you think? Should I do this? Should I do it? Should I go all in? No, I don't think I will right now. That's okay. We thought about it and we said no. Alright, this one is my goals and projects pages, which I use for long-term goals and trying to set long-term goals, because if I don't set them, I feel like I'm just... Ooh, oh. Why'd you have to do it? Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna haunt me for the rest of the year. Goals, am I right? So, anyway, setting goals, even if I don't achieve them, it kind of helps me see what's important to me at the time and where I am in my life, if you know what I mean. Oh gosh, okay, projects is a much longer word than goals. Okay, well, that S was... I'm not gonna say you're a mistake, because you deserve to live, but You were certainly a surprise. Like, I'm not trying to set like New Year's resolutions because I think that's just silly. Not silly, I don't know. If it helps you actually reach toward something and better yourself, that's cool. But I think being like, on January 1st, I'm gonna fix my life and, you know, I'm never gonna eat pizza or watch TV again starting January 1st. Like, I don't know. I don't know anyone that's stupid in real life, so that's probably just me. I'm just thinking of hyperbole for the effect, frankly. But I found that last year it helped me immensely to act like November was my January 1st, because I formed habits before the new year came around, and I already felt good about it, and I already felt motivated toward the things that I wanted to be, kind of. You know, exercising regularly and like studying the Bible regularly and all that good stuff. So pretending like, because I still struggle with this idea of like, Monday I'm gonna be better. Monday I'm gonna start doing these good things. And then Monday comes and it's really hard to get out of bed early, and so I don't. And so it's easier to just treat, I don't know, like Saturday like your Monday, or, you know, just treat today like Monday. Like, even if you didn't get up at 6, so now it's the middle of the day and you feel like it's too late to exercise. Well, like, I don't know, what are you doing now? Are you just like sitting at home? Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes just in the middle of the day, I will do my little exercises because I didn't do them that morning because I wasn't feeling it. And then I'm like, you know what? My body is hurting now because I didn't do any stretches or nothing. So now I'm just a lump on a couch, working on my computer, and you need a break, okay? Like, sitting on your computer all day is hard work, and people don't say it like that, but it is. Even if you're just playing video games all day, I think that's hard work. I think that sitting on your butt, focusing on something is hard for your body to do. And focusing on anything is hard work. I think that doing artwork is kind of hard work. You know, I get physically tired after a really big painting or something. And I think our body needs that exercise, and then we need rest, you know, obviously. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Anyway, goals and projects. So this is just where I put down like long-term goals, and I kind of plan out how I'm gonna reach those long-term goals. Because sometimes just looking at like, I want to buy a house. Okay. Like, how? So I set a big goal, and then on the plan of action side, I set smaller goals. Like, you know, save up for a down payment or whatever. Build credit. Or even like last year, my friend got married and I was the maid of honor, so I had to help throw I had to plan the bachelorette party. So I put that on projects because she really, really, really wanted like a mystery party, and I have never thrown one of those before, and honestly, it wasn't good anyway. But I felt much more prepared to fail after I wrote down my plan of action. To be fair, I was also a full-time student as well as planning the party, and the matron of honor, her sister, was working 2 part-time jobs and had a new baby. So we just like jointly did not have the time or brain power to execute a really good mystery. Honestly. Like, just getting through a day is mystery enough. Mystery enough? What? Such a dumb thing to say. Who says that? Nobody. Plan of action, okay. I sound like, I don't know, if you've ever seen Over the Garden Wall, there is this one scene in like a little tavern where this little toy maker sings a part of a song, and he sounds like a feeble little goat, and I don't know, that's just what that reminded me of. I watch a lot of cartoons. I'm an adult, I swear. There we go. I don't know if you can hear my family right now. My dad is just... so my dad and I are morning people, and my 2 brothers and my mom are not. So my dad and I will be busting around the house at 7 and 8 for no reason. We're just awake. And I don't know, if my mom's not at work, she and the boys will still be asleep for as late as they can possibly manage. And my dad is just bustling around right now, being like, come on, the sun's up, it's almost noon, up and at 'em. And he keeps going in and out the front door, which has like, I don't know, it's just a really loud door. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera, but IRL, really loud. It literally shakes the house because the insulated seal is so tight, which is good, but it's kind of funny. And apparently he just turned on my car because I can hear it, because my car is really loud. So, you know, he would pick the loud car. That's fine. I hope that you can't hear me when I swallow coffee, because I don't like that sound, especially up close. I like ASMR art stuff, but not ASMR food stuff. That's really gross to me. This darn page. Is that in it? Okay. So this page and this page will be my Polaroids. So I usually do when I pick one photo from my camera roll and I print it out as a Polaroid on this nifty little thing. It's not that nifty. It doesn't work that great. It's basically just a light box that fits your phone and puts out Instax film, but it's fine. It's fine. And I use that instead of my actual Instax camera because my actual Instax camera one day just like stopped working. Like if you put the batteries in, it just blinks at you and it doesn't do anything. And I paid to have it shipped over to the Instax store in like New Jersey or wherever, and then they were like, it's gonna be $65 for us to fix this. And I was like, pretty sure an Instax camera costs like $70, so I guess I'll just buy a new one. But I didn't want to spend $70, so I spent like $8 on that Instax printer, which is fine. Why did I even buy this? I'm not using it. I don't know, I just liked it. So this is my routines. Last year I had the AM routine on the left and the PM routine on the right. But whenever I was like flipping back and forth to like see, you know, which of the things I did at night, I had to like flip it over. So this time I'm putting them both on the left so that I can be like, oh, yep, there they are. Is that weird? Am I being weird right now? Why would you say that? It's really rude. I don't really know how to behave on camera. LOL. I hope I don't sound bored. 'Cause I'm not bored. I just don't know how to sound not bored without sounding like fake or something. Morning. So this year I'm writing Wake Up Early because last year I wrote Wake Up at 6. But some days waking up at 6 is not early enough, and some days waking up at 6 is unnecessary. So I just wrote waking up early because I don't know what the future holds. That was really serious. I really like this order of morning routine though, because I get up, clean up my mouth, do a little bit of exercise, take my vitamins, have a little breakfast, whether that be like toast with an egg white or just like a coffee. I'm not really a breakfast person, but I like the idea of having a coffee or, you know, toast with egg while I do my Bible study, and then I pray, and then I'm ready for the day. How nifty is that, you know? And just doing a little sunshine behind the cloud. You get the idea, right? That looks like a sun. Yeah? It's fine. And then little bits, little grass bits. So for me, after I set this up for the day, I need to work for a few hours, make that living, and I need to finish my New Year's post for the golden ones, which, if you don't know what that is, shame on you. No. Not a lot of people do know what it is, because this girl that I went to high school with wrote a young adult series, and it's quite fun, and she's working on getting it published. So last year she asked me to illustrate for her, which was like super amazing, and I feel so honored. Like, I still feel honored. And every time I send her like one of my sketches or whatever, she sends back like 1,000 emojis and like, oh, I love it, no, it's amazing, and it makes me feel very validated and special. And Yeah, but anyway, so the Golden Ones is like a young adult, like kids with superpowers going to a school where they can learn to be not superheroes exactly, but like agents who save people, who like protect and there's like teen drama and there's some mystery. There's of course there's a villain. The villain is pretty neat, I think. I don't know, I think it's a fun story, and I think I think that she did a really fun job with these characters. So there's like 5 or 6 main kind of friends in the series, and I think their personalities are super cute, and I love illustrating. I don't know, I really like drawing them in different situations. Like we did a bunch of different Halloween costumes this year in the month of October, and those were super fun because some of the characters take themselves very seriously and others do not. And I've always wanted to illustrate like I want to make illustrations that tell a story and show who people are. I'm not really a background artist because things don't generally really interest me. They don't hold my interest for very long. Like I can barely stand to draw these flowers. Like I'm like, all right, that's enough. But I also like it, I need to turn this. Same thing with like abstract art. Like I can appreciate it, and I think some of it is actually really cool. And I've made some for art school for assignments, and actually making some helps appreciate it even more because you can realize that like it's not always just throwing paint randomly. Sometimes it's actually really hard to make a good looking abstract painting. And anyway, but I'm not interested in that. It doesn't hold my interest. Some people really like to do it, and it's cathartic for them, or it's interesting to them, or it's emotional for them, and that's cool. If you're doing something that you like and it helps you and whatnot, but it doesn't help me really. It can be fun. I don't know, I just really like representational things. I like using references. I like surreal stuff. I like turning something into something else. But anyway, I just really like illustration. I love, I've always loved fairy tales. I always loved fantasy, sci-fi, and drawing scenes from like those books or movies or whatever, since I was little, and I think a lot of people do. That's nothing like particularly odd or unique, but that's what I find interesting. So anyway, I feel really like special and happy that I was asked to illustrate something that is like right up my alley of interest, right in my favorite genre. I quite like young adult fiction. I think it is one of the most fun genres, TBH. Okay? It just is. Some of it is like really bad and cheesy and whatever, but I don't hate it. Like, I can get behind it. There are several young adult books that I will reread or re-listen to the audiobook. Oh, that is really nice little tiny brush pen. Wow, That's nice. Okay, glad I bought it actually. Anyway, so like right now, for Christmas, I asked for a physical copy of the Book of 100 Days because Shannon Hill is one of my favorite authors. I love The Goose Girl. I love Anna Burning. I didn't expect to love, but I loved The Princess Academy. And I really like Book of 1,000 Days. And that book, the reason I didn't just listen to it on audiobook is because I first heard the story through audiobook. And then later I found out that the physical book has illustrations because it is her journal and she sometimes sketches out things in their life or that she sees or like in her stories that she tells because she is a storyteller. So that was really exciting. So I wanted a physical copy of that. So I will be rereading that with some new experiences with the pictures, which is exciting. And what else? What else am I revisiting? Sorry, I'm like really focusing on the letters here. Okay, until I get to the end of this Bible verse, if you don't know it already, gonna seem pretty bleak. But it's not, I promise. See, but, with one T. I don't know who's gonna watch an hour of this. I'm just realizing this is a very long video, and I can't imagine anyone watching this. Here's a question. Should I start a Twitch account for this kind of stuff? One video every year. One video every year, and I don't read any of the comments that people are giving to me because then I'll get distracted and I won't be able to talk. How does that sound, guys? Probably pretty good, I think. In all seriousness, I would like, I don't know, maybe I would like to stream. I'm a very inconsistent person. As you can see from my Instagram feed. I don't always make something, and I don't always have something to say. And I don't really remember where I was going. I would like to be a content creator, not like full-time. I definitely couldn't handle that. But I would like to be a more consistent content creator. I can't focus on that right now. Which is like, I don't know, like, am I always gonna say that? Aren't I always gonna say that? Because there's never a non-busy time in a life, right? Like, we're always busy. Even, you know, like some of the old people that I know, they're going through stuff now, and I'm like, sheesh, doesn't it ever end? Like, you people are old and you still got stuff going on? Forget about it, you know? So I guess if I really want to be a content creator, I just have to suck it up and do it. But I got all this perfectionism in me. I want it to be the best. And what if What if I get like 3 views? Like forever. Like, that's fine when you first start out, but like, what if I never grow? I don't know. But not growing is kind of impossible, because you either grow or you just stop, right? If you keep going, you'll at least grow somewhat, even if it's not a lot. My Instagram account didn't grow for a long time. And then one time I did an art challenge and suddenly I had, I don't know, I think like 100 followers, which isn't a lot for Instagram, not at all. But it was a lot more than I had. And I still don't have a lot, which is fine because, again, I don't treat it like a job, really. I just do it like when I have something to post. And even when I do have something to post, I don't always post it because it's like, I don't know. Posting is kind of hard. Thinking of captions and hashtags and keeping up with comments. Keeping up with comments isn't hard, especially when you get like 2 comments on a post. But you can't just post either. You have to be like active on the app like before and after you post to get engagement, apparently. And you gotta do reels, which I actually really enjoy making reels, but it is more work. It's more work, and I don't always have time for that because I have a normal part-time job and I have a weekend. I run my own small business, very small business, and I go to church a few times a week, and I attend a Bible study sometimes when we have it, when everyone's schedules align. So it's not every week, but it's like maybe a couple times a month. And I am also a full-time student right now, but I should be graduating next fall semester, which will be good. And I'm hoping to get a full-time job so that I don't have to have several part-time jobs. That's the dream, right? And then we'll see what happens from there. I have hopes and I have plans, but I don't want to just say all of them here because I would hate to be a failure in the public forum. And things change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. If COVID has taught me anything, I brought up the C word. But if 2020 has taught me anything, it is to be flexible. And that plans change. And it is a hard lesson to learn for me, a type A person who is making a bullet journal because I like to plan things out. Yeah, it's still a hard lesson for me to be very flexible, but such is life. I might just, yeah, I'll do it. I don't know if I like that. Whatever. Anyway, if I do hit my goals and dreams and such, maybe I'll share them here. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll keep them to myself. I'll hoard them all in my memories and you can't have any. don't know, I've talked for a good chunk of time. Maybe I could do this. LOL. So January starts on what day? Saturday. Alright, I'm gonna take out this pen. Oh gosh. Nice, okay, that's not gonna be... I'm gonna test out this pen. So this is a brown ink pen that I bought that doesn't fit in my thing. Let's do it. Or not. Okay. I got the little rubber bit off the end. So it's a super thin... Oh, I didn't get the whole thing off. Gross. Super thin pen, and it is, what is it? I want to say it's like 0.3. Where is it? It don't say. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 0.3. Ooh, I like that. Okay. You know what? It doesn't fit in my pen holder, but it's a really nice pen. So, I start my calendars on Monday, not because I'm trying to be quirky cool, but because, so my small business that I run is a cake business. So I decorate cakes. And a lot of times those cake events are on the weekend. So sometimes I have to do stuff on a Saturday that then continues on to a Sunday. And splitting up the weekend in the middle, like between Saturday and Sunday, it just doesn't make sense for the way that I schedule things. So I like having them together so that things that continue in, they're on the same, weekly spread, especially. So Saturday is the 1st. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's 31 days. Golly, January, you just take up 6 weeks. 31's going up here. So there she is. And I'm also going to do title. Breaking out the stamps. Not doing that again. Alright. Oh no. Okay, we're good. We're good. So I keep them in this little bin because then they like to jump out. But I also keep them in this tiny box because they fit. They're just easier to find if they're in alphabetical order than if, like, I just leave them jumbled in a box. It's just really hard to find all the little letters. J. I kind of like when the little letters are kind of offset. They're not perfectly aligned. Maybe it seems a little stupid to you that I am using a marker to ink these stamps, but I know that this ink does not bleed through these pages, and sometimes ink pads do bleed through the pages, and I don't want that. Plus this brown ink matches. I wish I could have found a lighter brown marker for the highlight, because I really liked how this like super light gray looked. It was not, it was understated. It's very understated. Yeah, so putting these back, that was the only thing I used them for apparently. Over here, I'm not totally sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I think I'm going to do like this month, you know, just like long-term like to-do lists kind of, or like brain dump stuff. So I don't have anything to dump out of my brain right now because I'm doing that verbally at you. Okay. And then I would like to point out that I think that the bullet dots, the bullet grid in this year's bullet journal is a little darker than usual. Okay, so Saturday and Sunday are in my 2021 bullet journal already. Seems a little redundant to do like a whole page for a weekend when I'm literally going to be sleeping in, not doing anything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the first full week of January, which is the 3rd through the 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I know that this is the middle of the page because I measured last time, so it's this box, which is 6. Last year I did like a grid key in the beginning of the bullet journal, but then I only used it for like the first few pages, and then for the rest of the bullet journal I just used previous spreads as guides, so I didn't really need like a whole page devoted to that. So that's the end of that sentence. This one is slightly thinner than the other ones, but if I go over it again, it'll be darker and it'll be streaky. So once again, I'm gonna be the big non-OCD girl and not obsess and rip out an entire page because of a tiny mistake, because mistakes are cute and give it character. Unless it's a misspelling, that's not cute. Wednesday, yeah. Cool. So that's it there. Oh, one more thing that I want to do here. I want to pick one of these. I think this one to be a tab on this page, because I use this page every day to kind of mark, like you would think that I would memorize my own routine, but alas, here we are. So I just make like a little tab here. Oops. Hold on. And that way I can quickly find this page without like, I don't know. Like, it sounds really stupid to say, but like wasting time trying to find it. Like I can just quickly turn to this page and be like, yup, I woke up early and I brushed my teeth and I did my yoga and I did my vitamins, but I didn't do my breakfast and I did Bible study and I prayed. Which would be, that would be pretty good day. Oh yeah, see, that looks cute. I'll poke it out and it goes with a little mushroom here. Oh, that's darn cute. This guy. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed, but I ended that last segment abruptly because I looked up at my phone and my friend was calling me because I told her that I would pick her up for work, and I was late. But she's awesome, and I did end up with this new beverage to go alongside my current cup of coffee. So, and it did give me time to think and time to print out collage stuff, so I'm gonna do that now. And so I was thinking, and on my drive, I decided that I think I will post this to YouTube, just the whole thing, because I definitely can't post a hour-long video to Instagram. I don't think that's possible, and I don't think anyone on Instagram would watch it, because Instagram is meant for quick consumption, and I'm not saying that anyone will watch it on YouTube either. And I don't know if there's like a limit on how long you can make a video if you have 0 subscribers. But I don't know, like, not because I think that this is gonna be like a great video or anything like that. I just want to have it up. I don't know, like, I just wanna put it up, and even if literally 0 people watch it and then I get a thumbs down on it, like, if that happened, I think I would still be like, yeah, that's fine. Because I don't know, I don't do this stuff for the views. I do it because I want to, which is why I post so infrequently, because I don't always want to. Like, mostly I don't want to, I don't know, like, do the extra work of filming and editing, but I also like it. I don't know, it's kind of fun, and I don't know, I kind of like this. It's probably not fun for you, but I kind of like this stream of consciousness babbling while I do stuff. It's kind of nice, and I feel like, I'm not sure what I feel like. Anyway, I just printed out a bunch of things from some of my Pinterest boards, just things from like my pretty flowers board and my cute little spaces board, which I use for like house stuff and home decoration, because I would like to own a home someday, and I like to just think about it. I don't know, it's just fun to think about. Okay. And like some random cute outfits that I felt like go with the aesthetic that I'm going with here. And I'm just gonna slap them on this double spread here, and this will be my annual, I guess you could call it a vision board. I don't know, somebody like defined vision board to me once, like years ago. They were like, it's like something that you put like your goals and like where you see yourself in like a year or 5 years or something. Which I don't know. To me, a vision board should be like things that inspire you and things that motivate you. And things that, yeah, like when I say inspire, I mean like you look at it and it makes you feel kind of happy, and like you want to also make something like that, or make something like that happen, or that just kind of, so like this picture that I'm cutting out now is like a tape cassette with dried flowers in it. my goal is not to, like, I don't have any goal to make that. I just think that it's pretty, and something about it makes me feel some kind of way. You know, that like kind of magical nostalgia, but you don't really know why, because like it's not a thing that has ever existed in your past. It's just, it's got a nice feeling. And I don't know if this is something that like guys get into as much. Like I feel like it's kind of more of a girl thing, but I do know that guys get nostalgic about some stuff that they didn't experience. Like, I don't know, like my brother was talking about some video games that have a nostalgic feel, and we didn't have a ton of video games growing up. Like we played like PC computer games, and those are definitely nostalgic. Okay, Pajama Sam still holds up. Spy Fox, awesome, very cool, 10 out of 10. But I don't even know if people know what I'm talking about. Spy Fox and Pajama Sam, those were very cool games. Pajama Sam was very cool. It's still very cool in my head, at least. But there's some games that have a very nostalgic feel, and I think they make him feel the way that like this kind of stuff makes me feel. Or like, you know, like a really good Studio Ghibli movie makes you feel like there's something very nostalgic about those movies, even if maybe you, like me, didn't really watch them growing up because they weren't as available when I was growing up. They were very niche when I was growing up, like nobody knew about them. I didn't find out about them until I was like in my teens, and I didn't tell my friends that I was watching them because they were cartoons, and when I was a teenager, you didn't watch cartoons. Okay, if you were watching cartoons, even if they were like cool cartoons like Teen Titans, there was something very baby about you, and not in a good way. So I didn't even know that other people knew about Studio Ghibli movies, or that anyone would like them and not like like mad judge me on them. But now I just I don't care, and a lot of people do like them, and they are absolute masterpiece works of art, and they're very inspiring. But anyway, all that to say, they have a very wonderful nostalgic feeling to them. All of them do. And it's like, even if you have never, even if it's the first time you've seen it, they connect with people because of the characters and stories that they create. They connect with people in a really special way, I think. And sorry, I lost my train of thought. I would like to someday create something that makes people feel that way. They're so beautiful too. Like, come on, like every scene, every single still shot of every one of those movies is a gorgeous work of art. They're beautiful painted backgrounds, and the characters, their expressions are so relatable, and I don't know, they're just really good. They're just good. Everybody agrees they're good, okay? Like, show me a person who says these are bad and I don't understand why anyone likes it. Like you can't find a human who can't at least appreciate them even if they don't want to watch them. Like, at least somebody who doesn't want to watch them would look at them and be like, I get why people think these are good, because they're pretty. I don't know. So, not a very hot take on Ghibli. They're good. Actually, the real hot take is, how do you pronounce it? Because for a very long time, I pronounced it Ghibli. But then one time I watched the behind the scenes, and the person in the behind the scenes on the DVD said Ghibli. So that really cut me up for a while there. And I decided I'll pronounce it the way that the people who work there pronounce it. Because they must know, right? But some people don't like the J, you know? It's like GIF versus GIF, which, by the way, it's GIF. You know why? Because it stands for graphic, not graphic. So the G is GIF. Anyway, let's move these around. I think that way is up. So you might be wondering, why did you print out a picture of a bunch of random girls in a kitchen? I'll tell you why. Because when I do have a home, that's why I want a home. Because I want to have friends over and just like spend time with people. Like I don't just like partially I want a home and I just want to live there alone. I don't want anyone in my house. But I also want to play the hostess, and I don't want to have to worry about other people in my house. I want to be able to have everyone over and not worry about other people in my house's schedules, and whether they want people over or don't want my people over. I don't want to worry about other people's crap being all over the living room. Other people's dishes in the sink. You know, just like, I just want my own space to host people. I have this like scrapbook paper that my mom got because she was like, oh, Studio Ghibli? I can do that. You like this, right? So she got me these cute little papers and I didn't really know what to do with them. So I think I'm just gonna cut some of them up and stick them on these collage paper. Oh my goodness, there's so many copies. These would be good for like wrapping tiny presents. Too bad Christmas is over. I don't think I want any of these Totoro ones. They don't really go, they don't go with the vibe. I think I'm gonna put one of these stickers on there. Maybe one of these, a couple of those. And then I have this cute washi tape. So honestly, my neck kind of hurts from cutting with these tiny scissors. Am I old? Is that my problem? Okay. I don't know if this is weird, but I kind of just want to put this right in the middle, across the seam. I'm gonna fold this in half ahead of time. And we're just gonna slip that in under everything. And we will move things around so that Kiki is not covered up, because she is cute. Look how cute. Probably I should just glue this down. Oops, hold on. Okay. Anyway, this is a really long video. And if you're still here, internet, that's pretty neat. Purple glue is the best kind of glue. What do you think? I think so. I don't know. It seems to be the stickiest. Or maybe it's not. But it glides without getting stuck to your paper, but then it also sticks your paper down. You do really have to load it up, so I guess it's not that sticky. And you do have to re-glue the edges, so I guess it's not that sticky. But it also doesn't soak through the paper, and it doesn't leave giant chunks. And the chunks are the worst. So that's what I'm actively avoiding. crease, right in the crease. Yeah. I don't know, I'm not really one of those cool collage-y journalers. I don't really do this very often, so let me know if this is bad. No, don't. I'm doing this for fun because I don't like it. Okay. Now we can lay these things out. Why do you have a bookshelf, Shannon? Because I like the idea of books. I read a lot growing up because it was, you know, that was the thing to do. There were no, gonna sound old, but back in my day, we had internet, but it wasn't the same. That's all. It wasn't the same, and I still like reading. But it's harder because the internet does exist in a different way now, and it's a lot more addicting, and obviously I'm here posting to the internet. I don't think, you know, I'm not ragging on the internet. That's old news. Just get over it. I'm just saying, I miss being a reader. That's all. I miss staying up late to finish chapters. So I'm getting back into it because I'm on break from school right now, and it's very nice. It's relaxing. I'm reading a good World War II book. World War II fiction, you know. That was one of my favorite things, like one of my favorite genres in like 6th and 7th grade especially. Like, tell me you didn't go through a World War II phase. Go ahead and try. You didn't. There's something really cool about that era. You know, overcoming and prejudice and people being brave, like normal people being brave. It's fascinating. It makes me wish that I could be brave like that. But I don't know if I would if it came down to it. I hope that I could. But I can't say that I would be very brave. I don't know. I hope that I could. But I'm just a girl using a glue stick to glue pretty pictures in a notebook, so don't know. Anyway, so I'm getting back into reading, and when I have my own place, I definitely want to have a home library with a nice reading chair and a window and lots of floor-to-ceiling shelves and a little side table where I can put my beverage. Maybe a desk. That'd be kind of neat, maybe. like one plush reading chair by the window and a writing desk with a typewriter. Nah, typewriters are bulky and heavy, and they take up a lot of space. And I wouldn't use it. I mean, let's not lie. When I do write, it is by hand or on a laptop. Typewriters are just a romantic idea. Some people still use them. That's pretty cool. My brother uses one sometimes when he's writing. I think it's one of those things that like makes you feel like a writer. I do best with pencil and paper. I can write better that way because I forget about things and I need to draw arrows and insertions and make bullet points and draw diagrams. I need the process to be very fluid, so I can't just like type out a story. Like I don't like writing the final, like the first draft on a computer. I like writing the first draft in a notebook. And then maybe if I ever get to a final draft, I will use a computer. But I'm definitely one of those people that just, I don't know, I'd like to publish my story. And I plan on it. But I'm not close yet. Gonna be a few years. As it is with a lot of things. And that's okay. So I think those are good. I'll do some tape. I'm just gonna kind of put in some random pieces randomly. Where I think it needs a little variety. I really hope you can't hear my stomach right now. Just gurgling. So far, I have only had these two beverages. I'm not hungry per se. And sometimes making food is more work than it should be for me. Like I know there's leftovers in the fridge, but I'm doing this right now. I don't know if that's like a healthy mindset, lol, but I'm in it, I'm doing it. There's daylight. I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time? Probably not. Where's the end? One of my other like hopes and dreams for a home is that I hope it has some kind of like a sunroom or a room with some big windows, because I really would like to have a art studio with a lot of natural light like all day. That would be really nice. And how nice would that be to be able to do like a really big painting on an easel in a big sunroom. I really like the way these stickers feel. Arlie Bean, please go back to this texture of stickers. I like them a lot better than like the shiny ones people are really into right now. I don't know if the shiny ones are cheaper or if other people like them, but I don't like the shiny ones. These super thin matte stickers feel like really wonderful. I don't know where this purple one's gonna fit. Maybe nowhere. Well, these ones are not as thin, but they're still that nice matte texture that I like. I can't get it because it like wants to pull up the backing with it. Got these cute little cactus sticky notes. Should I? Yeah, we'll do it. You know why? Because I also have this stamp that I didn't get to use yet. So that will give this which one? This one. There we go. This. There. Plantception. I feel like something needs to go here, so that's going there. Okay. Should I do words? I don't have any good, interesting words to use. Use your words. So maybe I'll just write 2022. That would be kind of neat. Try. So TWENTY, yeah. Yeah, so I'm glad I didn't use this ink pad on the calendar page earlier, because I definitely think it would have bled through. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Right? Is that cute? Lord only knows. Alright, so that is done. little bit. So this is going to be my photos. So in January, February, March, April, May, June, and the page. Maybe the last mushroom could go on one of these pages. It's kind of a funny looking little mushroom. And I think I'll do some sticky notes, washi tape, and stamps. And that'll be it for those. And then, like, I don't know, like maybe I could write down like very short journalish items on these. Maybe. Oops. Tape. Well, maybe I should glue them down a little bit. Yeah, so I actually got this like Polaroid of the year or Polaroid of the month over the course of a year idea from Amanda Rach, who was the first person who I had seen who did like a bullet journal back in 2019, I saw. So, I don't know, I really like that idea. And I don't know, the bullet journal is such a flexible thing, so you just do it. Like, I've had a couple of my friends be like, how do you do your bullet journal? And I'm like, however you want. Like, here's how I do it, but if you don't need these pages, or if this weekly setup doesn't work for you, you just change it. You know, if you don't want to do all these, like, decoration things, don't do them. If you want to do more decoration things, because I only decorate on, you know, the first few pages of like of the whole journal, and then like the one I do a little Bible verse at the beginning of each month, like a little Bible verse image calligraphy thing, and that is it. So if you want to do more, like Amanda Rachley does, like full-on illustrations like every week, because that's her job basically. I'm sure she does more than that, but you know, it does what is the word, it contributes to her income. So, you know, her taking the time on it is a good investment. Me putting that much time into it when this is just supposed to be a way for me to organize my life would be kind of silly, because I don't want bullet journaling to become my job. But if you do, or if you get a lot of joy out of doing this every single week, that's cool. I wouldn't it would stress me out, because like every Friday you gotta do this. That's a lot of work. Look at this. This is a multi-hour video, I think. I only do this once a year, fellas, and I'm on break when I do it. This is all you're getting out of me. Oh, I ripped it. I mean, like, not the way that I planned. That's alright. It's character. Or just, yeah. That's fine. Oops. Oh, okay. And add a little stampy stamp. Where? Right here. And maybe also here. That's whatever. Can't undo it now. And here. Okay, last thing I'm gonna use, I actually really like this Flex light pen. It's actually really neat. So, I think I'm gonna label them months. No, well, I think I'll do that when I glue in each photo. Is that everything? So I got title page, inspiration board, things to check out, goals and projects, the year in pictures, routines. I need to erase these. I love erasing, like, under ink once it's all complete. And look how nice that tiny little Le Pen Flex. Highly recommend. And they're like cheap, you know? They're just at like craft stores. I mean, they're not cheap, like you can't get like a bundle or anything, but they're like, I don't know, I think they're like $1 or $2, which is pretty on par for any like Micron or something. This page. This is gonna be my brain dump page. And the first week of the year. So let's shove this pen in again. I don't know, is this gonna be my life? I don't know how long I can take this. Oh, I think I figured out the best way to do it though. Let's make it all cute and aesthetic. And wait, no, not sponsored. That's pretty cute, right? Except for my old lady hands. Yeah. Let's go through it. Please return to Shannon. Little mushroom brand. Let's do the table of contents. Page 1, it's page 1. Year 2022. Page 2. Inspiration board. Page 4. Things to check out. Page 6, goals. Page 7, projects. Page 8, the year in photos. Page 12, routines. And page 13, January. Now, why did I say page 13 is January? Shannon, that's a Bible verse. Well, because every month gets a Bible verse, so this is where it starts. And the Bible verse is Isaiah 48. Isaiah 48. And I will move the today marker, or I don't know, current marker, here. I wonder if I can get it through now that I've stretched it out a little bit a few times. Ho ho ho. Just, by the end of the year, this baby gonna be stretched right out. I don't know if that sounded weird. Hope not. Oh yeah. I got this. Oh, chubby guy. Anyway, that's it. I will probably see you never. Bye.